sold. You are going to miss your main event. So again, top two going to find their way into that B main, going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded with our 17-5 C main event. Your pole sitter Marquez is going to be leading us out. Wood in the 2. Mayfield in the 3. Star in the 4. Race number 2, 21-5 B main. You'll be coming up next. I will need these 4 drivers and a whole bunch of marshals to help me out. It's Marquez, Mayfield, Wood, Sara. Top 2 trying to do a breakaway dance. Marquez rocking the all white. Mayfield showing he's got the skills to pay the bills. Down that back straightaway they go. Wood in the 3, Sara in the 4. Yum, num, 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 num. John Marquez leading us out. Perry Mayfield in the 2. Wood in the 3. Sara in the 4. Watching race number 1. This is our 17-5 lock timing C main. Marquez on top. Mayfield in the 2. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Thank you, Shane. Race number 1 on deck. Race number 2. That is going to be my 21-5 lock timing B main event. Again, I'll need these 5 drivers, 4 drivers, and at least 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 2. At least 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 2 will be appreciated. Watch on the center jump section. Watch center jump section. Thank you, Shane. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Here rolling with race number 1. Our 17-5 lock timing. Marquez starting to put some real estate to himself and Mayfield. Mayfield channeling the inner chi. Got ZZ Top playing in the background. Off the end of the straightaway. Your top 2 front runners. Marquez gets it wrong at the end of the straightaway. Mayfield able to gain a little ground. Wood slinging it in like a sprint car. He is 7.2 back. Trying to get up on your front runners. With 3 in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Again, thank you very much for everyone coming out today. Don't forget, tomorrow, track is open for practice. It'll be prepped like race day. There'll be misters on, blowers out. So, want to practice your accident avoidance, as I like to call it. Come on out, have some fun. Watch on the back section, it is clear. Thank you, Jury. John Marquez leading out. Perry Mayfield in that 2 spot. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 2, 21-5 lock timing. That is a 9-car dance. You will be up next. I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 3 to 4 volunteers. I'll need 3 to 4 volunteers to help me out with race number 2. Four minutes in, 1 to go. John Marquez leading us out through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Down the short chute, in front of timing and scoring over the floater double. Down the back straightaway he goes. Mayfield in the 2. Wood in the 3. With 45 seconds left to go, 45 seconds left to go. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers, blowing off your areas. At the conclusion of the race, race number 2, 21-5 lock timing, coming up at you next. B main. Less than 20 drivers, less than 20. And again, we're going up on the driver's stand. Remember, you're going to be going up on how you guys qualify. Less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5. Marquez trying to seal the deal, find his way into that B main. Same thing with Mayfield off the end of the straightaway. That'll be time
Jeff
on the
Sarah
master
done.
clock. Keep him rolling, drivers. Jeff Sara, you are done. Jeff, got you at the line. You are done. Scotty Wood, you are done.
Scotty
Waiting
Wood
on
done.
Marquez and Mayfield. Waiting on Marquez and Mayfield.
Whatever John done.
Marquez, you are done. Waiting on Mayfield. And that is a race. Marshall's got
Gary
those
Mayfield
blowers.
done.
Drivers to race number 1. Turn them off, put them down. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot. Again, I'll need these 4 marshals on the track and a couple volunteers. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
The race is completed.
All right, Marquez Mayfield, you're bumped into race number 4. 4. All right, roll them out, check them in. Race number 2, 7:21.5, lock timing. Qualified in the 9 spot, Colin Buse in the 8, Brian Brown in the 7, Reed Saunders in the 6, Will Devia in the 5, Phil Borden in the 4, Dave Rosen in the 3, Rich Brown in the 2, Greg Clark, and on the pole will be Shane
Greg
Theobald.
Colin
I
Buse.
need 1,
Will
2,
Devia.
I need 3 volunteer marshals, please. I need 3 volunteer marshals, 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals.
Shane Theobald.
And with that,
Dave
straightaway is closed. 3 volunteer marshals. I need 1 on the stairs, 2
Brian
on the
Brown.
buckets.
Phil Borden. Rich Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Wood.
Baby Dale.
Marquez there. Perry, where ye be? Perry, you want to get the stairs? Jimmy left. You want to take the moguls? Perry can do the stairs. Grazie, prego. Let's get our cars lined up, kids. Theobald on the pole. Clark in the 2. Brown in the 3. Rosen, Borden, Devia, Saunders, Brown, Buse. What's going on the backside here, kids?
1 minute to the start of the
7
race.
should be Reed Saunders. 7 should be Reed Saunders. Brian Brown, you're number 8. There we go.
45 seconds to the
Appreciate
start
the
of the
assist
race.
on that. All right. 21.5, lock timing. You know the gig. Keep your passes clean. Do not take anybody out. If you do, relinquish the spot back. Call for rough driving if
30
needed.
seconds to the start of the race.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. You're going. Here, pole sitter goes big. Suffers the price. Drops it down to the top 4. Racing through the mogul section. It's going to be, oh my goodness, carnage in the front section. Looks like Rich Brown going to be leading us out. Theobald into the 2. Clark into the 3. Rosen in the 4. Ooh. All right, back up front. It is going to be Rich Brown off the end of the straightaway. Borden in the 2. Watch coming in the front straightaway. It is clear. So Brown and Borden leading us out. Clark in the 3. Looks like Devia and Rosen going at it. Here's your leader coming over the front side double. Rich Brown, yellow into fluorescent orange. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center, please. It is clear. Thank you, Leia. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch come on the front straightaway, guys. It is clear. Leader on deck, still going to be Rich Brown in the front of the driver's stand, or excuse me, down the back straightaway. Marshall out front, Jeff. Thank you very much. Nicely done, sir. So it is Rosen, Borden, Theobald, Davia, Clark. Theobald starting to gather it back up after a crazy jump on the first lap. Sitting in the top 3, trying to find his way up into the front runners. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. First and second off the end of the straightaway. Third coming down the straightaway. And you got Davia, Clark, Sudbury, Saunders, Brown, Rosen, Buse. Top 2 front runners right now working in front of timing and scoring. Front side double, making a left-hander down the back straightaway. Low C and Associated. Rich Brown and Borden leading out. Theobald in the 3. Davia in the 4. Clark in the 5. Thank you, Riley. Race number 3. Watch him come by start finish line. It is clear. Race number 3. That will be my 17.5 expert B main coming up at you next. 75 expert B main coming up at you next. Rosen leading out. Excuse me. Brown leading out. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Watch jump section, guys. Watch jump section. Clear.
2 minutes left.
Rich Brown leading out. Phil Borden in the 2. Theobald in the 3. Davia in the 4. 3 and 2 to go. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. 17.5 expert B main coming up at you next. Watch it on the back section. It is clear. Rich Brown leading out down the front straightaway. Borden straightaway back. Marshall in the center, please. This side, this side, this side. Thank you very much. Nicely done, Mr. Clark. Marshall in the jump section. Marshall in the jump section. Thank you, Leah. That was Borden putting it upside down. Here comes Theobald now. So Theobald within striking distance on Borden. Borden over the front side double. Theobald over the front side double. Down the back straightaway they go. They are gapped out by a straightaway. Off the end straight they go. Rich Brown trying to keep it rubber side down. 55 seconds left to go. Through the rumble section they go. Moguls. Borden in the 2. Theobald in the 3. 45 seconds to go. Down the back straightaway. Borden on the 2 spot. Watch it. In the rumbles, it is clear. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Brown getting it wrong. Help him out. Your leader now getting it wrong. Here comes Borden. Now Borden and Brown going to go at it with less than 20 coming on the front straightaway. Theobald in tow. Less than 10 drivers, they'll get by for this final lap. So it's going to be a run to the line. Who's got it, who wants it? Through the back mogul section they go. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching the jump section. It is clear. Time has expired. There's Brown and Borden going at it one final time over the front side double.
Clark done.
Making a left-hander down the back straightaway.
Rich Brown done.
That is
done.
a race. Waiting
Brian
on
Shane Theobald
one.
done.
Waiting on one. Waiting on one.
Colin Booz done.
Keep on rolling. Waiting on Davia and Saunders. Waiting on Davia and Saunders. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 3, 17.5 expert. B main coming up at you next. I will need a couple volunteers after race 3. Rich Brown and Phil Borden. You are bumping into that A main. Rich Brown and Phil Borden. You're bumping into that A main. Marshals to your spots, please. I should have 8 marshals out there. Should have 8 marshals on the track. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. All right, let's go ahead and where are all my marshals at? Marshals, please, to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Captain Ahab. Noah
Marshals
Baker.
to your spots, please. I need a marshal
Tyler
in the center.
Kuykendall.
I don't need two guys
Jim
in that
Sylvie.
corner.
Randy Locken.
Should have 8 marshals on the track.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Let's go and get I need one volunteer marshal on the stairs, please. One volunteer marshal on the stairs.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Your grid order will be in the 5 spot, Tyler Kuykendall. In the 4, Noah Baker. In the 3, Randy Locken. In the 2, Zach McConnell. And on the pole, Jim.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots, please. I need one volunteer marshal by the stairs. I need one volunteer marshal by the stairs. Not going to get this going until I have those spots covered, guys.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you very much, Justin. Appreciate that. All right. Top 2 going to find their way into that 8-man event.
Less than
For
5.
all the marbles. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Well, hello. All right, leading us out is going to be Jim Sylvie. Zach McConnell in the 2. Randy Locken in the 3. Marshall in the center. You got it, buddy. Thank you. Looks like Noah in the 4. Tyler going to round out my top 5. At this point, Tyler still rocking a body, so that's a plus side. There you go. Leading us out, Zach McConnell. Jim Sylvie in that 2 spot. Rubber side down, keeping it going. Locking in the 3. Off the end of straightaway, Zach McConnell rocking the AE ride. Sylvie rolling with his signature TLR colors. Watching on the front straightaway, watching on the front straightaway. It is clear. Race number 4, 17.5 locked. B main, you will be up next. 75 locked B, you'll be up next. I will need these 5 drivers and at least 2 to 3 volunteers for that race. That'll be a 10-car dance. That'll be a leader coming up on you there, Tyler. You know what to do. Thank you very much. And game on. McConnell leading us out. Sylvie in the 2, locking in the 3. Thank you, Brian. Nicely done. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. You're watching our 17.5 expert divisions. McConnell getting it wrong in the center. Sylvie going to find his way back up on top. Locking not quite close enough to capitalize. So it's a 2-car dance down that front straightaway. Rally towels out for Jim Sylvie. Make sure that he's got his pit area nice and clean for him. Sylvie leading us out. Front side double. McConnell in tow. Looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go. Top 2 front runners working over the front side double. Down the back straightaway they go. Locking into 3. Noah and Tyler going at it for 4th and 5th. That'll be your next closest battle. Noah off the end of straightaway. Tyler off the end of straightaway. These 2 guys getting their rides sorted out. I believe this is their first time here. Sylvie pushing it sideways. So good to see those guys. Hopefully they're going to be hanging out for the one-up buggy challenge. It is Jim Sylvie leading out. Zach McConnell in the 2. Locking in the 3. Noah in the 4.
2 minutes left.
Drivers, you got 3 in, dose to go. 3 in, dose to go. Watch center jump section, watch center jump section. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Devia. Oh, that doesn't sound good. McConnell getting it wrong on the jump section. Sylvie going to gap out about a half a straightaway. Jim Sylvie down that back straightaway he goes. McConnell in the 2. Nicely done, Tyler. Thank you very much. Oh, watch the jump section. Watch McConnell does a front stoppie. That was kind of impressive. Silve getting his sea legs back on stock again. Race number 4, 17-5 locked. B main event. Had all the way down to a C main with you cats. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Silve leading out. Double, table, double, smooth. Like a cup of hot coffee on a cold Saturday morning. 4:15 in, 45 seconds to go. Silve leading out. He's got 2.9 on McConnell. Now 2.5, McConnell stringing the laps. With 30 seconds to go, drivers, 30 seconds to go. Watch it out front on start-finish line. Thank you, Mr. Buse. Under 20, drivers under 20. Less than 10, drivers less than 10. Noah's going to get by for one more. RL should possibly get by for one more, maybe. And that is time. Finish lap, you are on.
Captain Ahab done.
Zach McConnell, you are done.
Jim Silve done.
Silve, you are done. Didn't
Tyler
see what
Packard
happened.
all
McConnell
done.
gets it on the last lap. Waiting on Locken and Baker. Waiting on 2. Drivers waiting on
Noah
2.
Baker
Waiting
done.
on 2. The race, all stop, all stop. Marshals grab those blowers. Marshals grab the blowers.
The race is completed.
Zach McConnell and Jim Silve, you guys are finding your way into that A main. Marshals, grab your blowers. And again, I need 3 volunteer marshals to help me out this next race. 3 volunteer marshals, leave it off. 3 volunteer marshals help me out the next race. Reed, you're going to come around to spot number 1. Okay? Okay. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, marshals to your spots, marshals to your spots. And again, guys, on the blowing, it's a very quick walk around the track, blowing back and forth, back and forth. I got a timeline that I work within. It's about 45 seconds to blow off your areas. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Race number 4, roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Brad Crone.
Thank you, Mr. Leffler. Thank you, Mr. Mara.
Kevin Cornwell. Whatever John. Shane Theobald.
I got
Andrew
a lock
Bryant.
in there.
Dave Rosen.
Zach
Terry
McConnell.
Mayfield.
Need you on the
Chisel
drive.
Edelin.
Need you on the track.
Nick Byett.
What? Okay, well, he needs to tell me that. My magic crystal ball is in the repair shop today. Jesus. All right, no more laps, 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 no more laps. No more laps. Cornwell on the pole, Bayette in the 2, Chenard in the 3,
1
Crone
minute
in
to
the
the
4,
start of the
Sora
race.
in the 5, Bryan in the 6, Rosen in the 7, Theobald in the 8, Marquez in the 9, Mayfield on the 10. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals,
45
please.
seconds to the
I
start
need
of the
1
race.
on the center bucket and 1
Mike
by the stairs. Fabulous. Thank you, guys and gal. Appreciate that
30
immensely.
seconds to the start of the race.
17-5 locked. B main. Top 2 going to find their way into that A main. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. Through the whoop-de-whoop section. Through our front jump section. Nobody pressing the issue. Leading us out. Looks like Cornwell, Chenard, Bayette, Bryant, Crone, Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, RL. Appreciate that. That was Brian getting it short. Thank you, Mr. Mara. One right there for you, Jimmy. And thank you, Aaron. Couple behind you there. Whoa. Rosen and Sora getting into it. Cornwell leading us out. Bayette in the 2. Crone in the 3. Chenard in the 4. Pick up your leader on the track, Kevin Cornwell. Watching the moguls, it is clear. Cornwell leading out. In front of the driver's stand, double, table, double. That is your front runner. In the 2 spot, going to be Brad Crone. He gets it wrong in the short shoot. Crone in the 2, Chenard in the 3, Bayette in the 4. Leader going down the back straightaway, coming up on Rosen. You'll have the leader work with you next. Crone in the 2, Chenard and Bayette. Second, third, and fourth off the end of the straightaway. Kevin Cornwell right now working his way through the U-turn. Off camber pitcher's mound. Down the short chute. In front of the front double. Down the back straightaway they go. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. That is my 13.5 four-wheel independent B main. You will be up next. Four-wheel independent B. You will be up next. Watch it out front. It is clear. That's Crone put it upside down. That's going to drop in back on Chenard and Bayette. Now Bayette moving up into the top 2. Chenard in the 3. Crone in the 4. Cornwell with a mighty hi-ho Sia off the end of the straightaway. Throws a sick whip like his kid. Must be taking notes. In front of the driver's stand they go. Bayette, Chenard, and Crone working through the whoop-de-whoops. Bayette getting it wrong. Chenard and Crone round the outside. So now Chenard going to pop up into the top 2. Crone comes in just a bit too inside. So it is second of Chenard, Crone, Bayette. Now Bayette putting upside down. Bryant going to find his way into the top 4. Meanwhile, Kevin Cornwell working his way through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Through the roller, watch back straightaway, watch back straightaway, watch back straightaway. Off the gas when being marshaled. And it looks like Bayette's got something going wrong. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Rich Chenard in the 2. Crone in the 3. Brian in the 4. Watch down the back straightaway. Watch down the back straightaway. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate that. Leader right now working his way through the horseshoe. Roller. Front side double. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. That is your leader on deck, Kevin Cornwell. Chenard in the 2. Crone and giving it all he's got. Trying to get back up on the back door of Chenard. Chenard down the back straightaway. Crone down the back straightaway. Bryant down the back straightaway. Then it's going to be Theobald, Mayfield, Marquez, Rosen. 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. 1:10 to go. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. 13.5 four-wheel sportsman independent. You will be up next.
1 minute left.
Then we'll be getting into our A mains. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Clear. Thank you, Tyler. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Clear. Kevin Cornwell on top. Down the back straightaway he goes. Chenard in the 2. Crone in the 3. Closest battle going to be between Crone and Chenard. They're gapped out by 1.6 seconds. So Crone keeping them legal through the moguls. Marshal out front. Marshal out front. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Thank you, Randy. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Under 25 to go. Drivers under 25 to go. Rich Chenard and Brad Crone going at it. Watch it off the straightaway. Woo! Moves like Jagger. Jimmy left. Less than 10. Drivers less than 10. Kevin Cornwell put it on cruise mode, trying to find his way into that A main. Chenard has to go double. Crone giving chase with less than 5. It's going to be a race to the line. Time has expired. Who's got it? Who wants it? Here comes Chenard and Crone. Gives it all he's got.
Done.
That's going to drop him to the top 4. Bryant going to slide to the inside.
Done. Andrew Bryant done.
Chenard,
Brad
you are done.
done.
Crone, you are done. Mayfield,
Whatever
you're
John
done. Bryant, you're done. Marquez, you are done.
Mike Sora
Crone, you are Sora,
Dave
you
Rosen
are done.
done.
Rosen, you are done. Waiting on Theobald and Cornwell.
Shane
And that is
Theobald
the
done.
race. I'll stop, I'll
Kevin
stop.
Cornwell done.
Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing
race is
off your
completed.
areas. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Kevin Cornwell and Rich Chenard. You're going into that A main event, which will be later on. Drivers from race number 4, I need you guys back on the track, please. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. Should have basically 9 marshals, actually 8 marshals on the track. Need all my drivers from race number 4 out on the track. I need Cornwell, Chenard, Crone, Theobald, Bryant, Marquez, Sora, and Bayette. I need you guys back on the track, please. This is your 13.5 four-wheel B main event. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Trace Wells. In the 4, Tyler Kuykendall. In the 3, Scotty Wood. In the 2, Perry Mayfield. And on the pole will be Noah Baker. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Nick, you want to help me out on the stairs? Thank you.
Trace Wells. Scotty Wood.
I will need several volunteers after race number 5. I'll need 1 volunteer marshal after 5. Need 1 volunteer marshal after 5.
Tyler Kuykendall. Noah Baker. One minute to the start of the race.
All right. With that being said, no more laps, no more laps. Go get our cars lined up. Perry, you can take a lap. Just be wary of the front straightaway. Wells in the 5. Kuykendall in the 4. Wood in the 3. Mayfield in the 2. Baker on the pole.
.30 seconds to the start of the race. Perry Mayfield.
All right, and again, remember, drivers, we're going to be taking the top 3 into the A main, top 3 into that A main event. So rubber side down, keep all the arms on the car, going at the sound of the tone. We are locked and loaded. Race number 5 on track. This is our 13.5 four-wheel independent A main event. Leading us out is going to be Noah Baker. Somebody else, and somebody else. Watch off the end of the straightaway, watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Race number 5 on track. Race number 6, novice A main event. You will be up next, novice A main event. Tyler going to be leading us out. Scotty Wood in that 2 spot. In the 3 is going to be Mayfield. Then it'll be Kuykendall and Wells rounding out my top 5. Yep. Drivers, you got 140 in, 320 to go. Noah Baker leading us out. Scotty Wood in the 2. Mayfield in the 3. Woods in the 4. Wells in the 4. Kuykendall in the 5. All right, back out up front, going to be Noah Baker. Perry Mayfield into the 2, Scotty Wood into 3. Drivers, you got 240 in, 220 to go. Noah Baker going to be on top. Perry Mayfield in that 2 spot. Scotty Wood into 3. You're watching race number 5. This is our 13.5 four-wheel independent. Top 3 going to find their way into that A main event. Right now, Baker leading us out. Mayfield into 2, Wood into 3. There's your leader going down that front straightaway. Second in tow. 1.2 back. There's third. Coming down the front straightaway. Oh, where are you going? Are your eyes even open on that one? Asking for a friend. Watch coming front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. Drivers, you got 340 in, 120 to go. Perry Mayfield going to be leading us out. Noah Baker in the 2. Now Mayfield up on top. Noah in the 2. Wood in the 3. So your top 2 front runners working through the front jump section. Noah getting the run at it. Has to get on the binders not to collect Mayfield. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Mayfield coming down that front straightaway right now. White into the green and yellow. Wood rocking the blue and white. Through the whoop section they go. Whoop-de-whoop. Scotty Wood rocking the white with the black stripe, green wheels. 420 in, 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. Race number 6. Novice A main event. Coming up at you next. Novice A main event coming up at you next. Again, I'll need these 5 drivers and 1 volunteer if I could. That'll be third work with you there, Trace. Please hold your line. I'll need 1 volunteer marshal, and I'll need a couple volunteers after 6, 7, and 8. Watch coming on front straightaway. Mayfield goes big, pays the price. That's going to put Noah back into the top spot. Mayfield in the 2. Wood still sitting in the 3. Marshal out front, please. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. That is going to be time. Finish lap you're on. You'll be done when you cross our finish line.
Trace Wells done.
Trace Wells, you are done. Noah Baker taking the win. You
Noah
are
Baker
done. Perry Mayfield in the 2.
Mayfield
You
done.
are done. Waiting on Wood and Tyler. And that is a race. I'll stop.
Hollywood
I'll stop.
done.
Marshals, grab those blowers.
Tyler
Start
Kuykendall
blowing
done.
off your areas.
race
Marshals,
is
grab your
completed.
blowers. Start blowing off your areas. And again, I'll need these 5 drivers and a couple volunteers to help me out with the next race. A couple volunteers. I need 1 volunteer. So Baker, Mayfield, and Wood, you are bumped into that 13.5 intermediate A main event. All right, let's get our marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track, please. Marshals back on the track. This is your novice A main event. Qualifying in the 4 spot is going to be Hunter Awesome in the 3, Lily Saunders in the 2, Anthony Pacheco, and on the pole will be Brandon Slater. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. I got Noah there, Scotty there. Got Trace over there. Tyler, you want to grab
Brandon
in front of the
Slater.
driver's stand or
Goose.
center bucket for me,
Anthony
please?
Pacheco.
That would be fabulous. And Perry, you want to grab, thank you, Juan. Perry, why don't you grab right in front of me? Or actually, Shane's got it. So Perry, you get a bit of a reprieve. You got right there? You got the center bucket, Juan? Perry, you good right there? Fantastic. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Slater on the pole. Pacheco in the 2. Saunders in the 3. Awesome in the 4.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I just like Hunter's name. It's awesome, dude. All right. Hunter, you going to get a running start at it?
45 seconds to the start
You're
of the
good
race.
right there. Beautiful. All right, kids. Drivers ready, marshals ready for all the marbles. Novice A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Race number 6, Novice A main. I will need a plethora of volunteers to help me out after this race. So leading us out is going to be Slater. Lily Saunders in the 2. Awesome in the 3. Pacheco in the 4. Now Saunders finding the way around. Slater coming down that front straightaway. The all pink of Lily. Slater puts it upside down. Awesome goes big. Sudbury going to give chase. Pacheco in the 4. So right now through the whoop-de-whoop section they go. Easy, Hunter. Rubber side down, buddy. Lily Saunders leading us out. The all pink. Through the short chute. Roller. Front side double. Got Brandon Slater in tow. Pacheco and Awesome going at it for 3rd and 4th. Pacheco now finds his way around Awesome with 1 minute in, 4 to go. By the way, if you have a tab inside the store, please make your way inside the store, get that handled and taken care of. If you have a tab inside the store, make your way inside, get it handled and taken care of. Slater and Saunders going at it down the front straightaway here in a second. All purple being led out by the all pink. Top 2 front runners. Off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Perry. Nicely done. Pacheco into 3. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Race number 7. Short course. A main event coming up at you next. It's going to be Brandon Slater leading out. Lily Saunders in the 2. Pacheco in the 3. Awesome in the 4. Saunders, oh my goodness. Saunders and Slater get into it off the short chute. Coming off the end of the straightaway. Now Saunders going to find herself up on the top spot. Double, table double out of Lily. Slater going for the option line. And again, marshals, make sure the cars go back on the track where they come off. Please don't put them on an opposite lane. Saunders on top. Slater in the 2. Watching front jump section, it is clear. Pacheco in the 3. Awesome in the 4. Now Saunders starting to put a little real estate between herself and Slater. Stringing the laps together, keeping it in the middle of the track. That's what you like to see out of a novice driver. Smooth and consistent. Remember, slow is fast. Fast is sometimes slow. Watch the front jump section. Watch front jump section. It is clear. That'll be the leaders working with you there, Hunter. Thank you very much. Saunders and Slater. Front side double, making the left-hander down the back straightaway. Saunders comes up short. Slater around the outside. So now Slater back up on top. Saunders going to give chase in the 2. With 3 in, left. 2 to go. Race number 6 on track. Race number 7, short course A main. You're going to be up next. Now Saunders and Slater back at it. Saunders finds her way around. So Slater going to give chase. Nobody wants to lead out for a couple of laps. So Lily Saunders leading us out. Brandon Slater in the 2. Front side double, making the left-hander down the back straightaway. Saunders pushes it wide. Slater looks to the inside, not able to capitalize. Slater spins it around like a record. Or a tornado in Kansas. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. So battle it out tooth and nail. Saunders and Slater through the short chute.
1 minute left.
Front side double. Now Lily's starting to gain out a little bit of a gap on Slater. Lily Saunders and Brandon Slater separated by 0.4 of a second. Through the whoop section they go. They're coming up on Pacheco. Through the jump section, Slater goes high, goes low. Ain't got nowhere to go. Saunders and Slater, front side double, down the back straightaway. Lily comes up short. Brandon goes to the inside. So now Lily going to give back chase with 25 seconds to go. Drivers, 25 seconds to go. Less than 15, less than 15. They may get by for one more, less than 10. Pacheco should get by for one. Slater should get by for one. Lily's going to get caught at the line. Lily, you are done. Good racing. Waiting on everyone else. Marshals, make sure you're getting your blowers. Got a couple cars finishing out. Hunter, you are done. Waiting on Brandon and Anthony. And that is a race.
Anthony
I'll
Pacheco
stop. Marshall's going to grab
Brandon
those
Slater
blowers. Start
The
blowing
race is
off your
complete.
areas. Race number 7. Short course A main coming up at you next. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 2 volunteer marshals. At least 2 to 3 volunteer marshals. Grazie. Yep, YouTube. Check out Hobby Action YouTube page. All right, let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. Novice drivers, I need you guys on the track. And a couple volunteer marshals qualifying in the 4 spot. Brandon Slater in the 3. Shane Saunders in the 2. Jeff Sarah. And on the pole will be
Brandon
Garrett
Slater,
Passmore.
The Intimidator. Garrett Passmore.
Novice drivers, I need you guys on the track, please. Novice drivers, I need
1
you
minute to
guys
the start
on the
of the
track,
race.
please. And then I need probably 3 volunteer marshals, if I could. 3 volunteer marshals. I know I may sound like a broken record. I need 3 volunteer marshals, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Juan. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go get our cars lined up. Again, 3 volunteer marshals.
30 seconds to the start
Thank
of
you,
the race.
Juan. Thank you, Boomer. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Paul. Paul, if you want to hang out right in front of me, that's perfectly fine, or wherever you want to be. And I need 1
15
volunteer
seconds to the
marshal
start
on
of
the
the
center
race.
bucket. 1 volunteer marshal on the center bucket. Thank you, Leia. Again, when you guys only see 4 cars on a track, there's going to
Less
be
than 5.
some volunteer marshals that are needed. I'm not going to release a race until I've got adequate marshals out on the track. All right. You guys know the gig. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Passmore leading us out. Sarah in the 2. Saunders in the 3. Slater in the 4. Coming in the front side jump section. Everybody nice and collected. Sarah getting it wrong. Saunders looking to the inside. Race number 8. That is my Stadium Truck A main. You will be up next, Stadium Truck A main. I'll need these 4 drivers. And again, I will need 3 volunteers to help me out with that race. At least 3 volunteers. Saunders and Sarah going at it side by side, bumping doors. It's even legal in Kentucky. Garrett Passmore leading us out. Jeff Sarah in the 2. Shane Saunders in the 3. Slater in the 4. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th coming down the back straightaway. Leader on deck is going to be Garrett Passmore. Jeff Sarah in the 2. Saunders in the 3. Saunders giving it all he's got. Looking to the inside on Sarah. Through the short chute. Front side double. Comes up a little short. We're right there to get him. Back out up front is going to be the all white of Garrett Passmore. In that 2 is going to be the white, blue, and gray of Jeff Sarah. Working his way through the off-camera pitcher's mound. Through the roller double. In front of timing and scoring. Spins it around. Here comes Saunders. Side by side down the back straightaway they go. So 2nd and 3rd. Saunders comes in a little bit hot. Back it down, back it down, back it down. Through the whoop section they go. Shane Saunders leading out in the 2. Sarah in the 3. Slater in that top 4. Waiting just to pick up some pieces. Race number 8, Stadium Truck A Main. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A Main, you will be up next. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Garrett Passmore on top. Jeff Sarah in the 2. Saunders in the 3. Now Saunders getting it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Sarah's going to pick up the 2. Slater into the 3. Saunders into the 4. Garrett Passmore leading out. Slater put it upside down. Saunders now back up into the top 3. Sarah in the 2. 2:45 in. 2:15 to go. Garrett Passmore leading out, all white with the black wheels. Front side double, left-hander down the front straightaway he goes. Sarah get it wrong in the front jump section. Wheeler right there to get him. Thank you,
2 minutes
Boomer.
left.
Saunders into 3. Now Saunders starting to gain up some real estate on Sarah. They're working on the same straightaway now. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Passmore off the end of the straightaway through the roller. Whoop section. Sarah through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Saunders through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Slater through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Winding this one down with 1:20 left to go. 1:20 left to go. Passmore puts it upside down. We're right there to get him. Jeff Sarah leading out in the 2. Saunders into 3. Now Sarah spinning it around on the front straightaway. Saunders
1 minute left.
within that same straightaway now. 1 minute left to go on the master. Passmore leading out. Sarah in the 2, Saunders in the 3. Second and third working in front of the driver's stand right about now. With under 45 to go, drivers under 45 to go. With under 20 to go, drivers under 20 to go. Watch on the front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear with less than 5. Drivers less than 5. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. That is time. Finish lap, you are on. Brandon Slater, you are done.
Brandon Slater
Waiting
done.
on 3. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Sarah, you are
Jeff
done.
Sarah
Passmore, you are done.
Garrett Passmore done.
And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll
The
stop.
Intimidator done.
Marshals, grab your blowers. I need these 4 drivers back on the track. And I do need 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals, please. All right, drivers from race number 7, I need you guys on the track, please. Drivers from race 7, I need you guys on the track, please.
The race is completed.
Thank you, Boomer. Thank you, Chase. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. This is your Stadium Truck A main event. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Nick Bayette
Riley
in the
Clark.
5. Josh
Kyle
Bolinder
McHenry.
in the 4. Will
Will
Davia in
Greg
the
Clark.
3. Greg Clark in the 2. Riley Clark, and on the pole will be Kyle McInnery. That was not the note to be taken. All right, you guys get one more lap. And then straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Going to get our cars lined up, trucks lined up. So Kyle Mack on the pole, Clark in the 2, Clark in the 3, Davia in the 4, Bayette in the 5. I will need these 5 drivers and probably 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 9. 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 9.
1 minute to the start of the race.
So it is Kyle Mack on the pole, Riley Clark in the 2, Greg Clark in the 3, Davia in the 4.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
And again, thanks so much to everyone for coming out today. Our pre-one-up buggy challenge, weekend before.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
The calm before the storm, before all the international talent arrives. We got Australia going to be in the house. We'll have Poland in the house, Japan in the house, England in the house.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Don't forget the Americans. Irish. Well, yeah, you got to have a token ginger in there somewhere.
Less than 5.
Don't make me post that video. Fantastic. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. All right, let's get it up. Let's get it on. Stadium Truck A Main, the class Too Tough to Die, because everybody's waiting on that new 6.4 to come out at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with race number 8. Kyle Mack leading us out. Riley Clark in the 2, Greg in the 3, Davia and Bayette going to be 4 and 5. Oh, thank you, Juan. Such a nice guy. We are off and running. Dad Clark giving Riley a run for his money. Riley in the 2, Greg in the 3, Kyle Mack going single. He's just trying to conserve his equipment, I imagine. And Davia looks like rough bit of luck for Will. Maybe he can get it popped back on. So out front early on is going to be Kyle McInnery. To the off-camera pitcher's mound, Riley Clark in the 2. In the 3 is going to be Nick Bayette. Greg going to round out my top 4. Watch it, our front drivers. Thank you, Chase. Race 8 on deck. Race number 9, 21.5 A main event. Race number 9, 21.5 A main event. You will be up next. Should be looking pretty good on marshals up until after two-wheel mod. So got a couple people doing back-to-back, but I will need volunteers after this race. We'll need some volunteer marshals after this race. Kyle Mack leading us out. Riley Clark in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Greg in the 4. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 in, 3 to go. Oh. So no real challenges going on. Kyle Mack leading out through the front side jump section. Double table double. Clark in the 2. Riley Clark working his way through the off-camera pitcher's mound. Through the short chute. Front side double. Bayette in the 3. Through the pitcher's mound. Clark in the 4. Kyle Mack right now lining up. Goes big. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go.
2 minutes left.
Drivers, you got 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Kyle Mack leading out. Riley Clark in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Greg Clark in the 4. Davia in the 5. Rolling with race number 8. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. A main event. Coming up at you next. 21.5 lock coming up at you next.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers, you got 4:30 in, 35 seconds to go. Kyle Mack still leading us out. Riley Clark in the 2, Nick Bayette in the 3. Kyle Mack putting it upside down. Greg get around at my top 4. Again, I will need these 5 drivers on the track. All right, drivers with less than 5. Kyle Mack leading out. Clark and Bayette going at it. They're going to go by for one more, so it's going to be a race to the line for that second place spot. Riley Clark in the 2, Nick Bayette in the 3. Working through the whoop section they go. In front of the driver's stand, double, table, double. Bayette tries to go big! Not able to capitalize. I give you props for that. Riley Clark going to hold off in that 2 spot. Bayette going to settle for the top 3. Good run nonetheless. Waiting on 2,
Riley
waiting
Clark
on
done.
2, waiting on 2.
Kyle McHenry done.
And
Nick
that
Bayette
is the
done.
race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. And race number 9, 21.5, a main event. Coming up at you next. I need these 5 drivers back up on the track. And I will need at least 3 volunteers. I need at least 3 volunteers to help me out this next race. Once again, when you are blowing off the track, you're going to look on the track for the next number as you're walking forward. So 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4, 4 goes to 5, 5 finds his way around to 6, 6 comes around to 1. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. This is your 21.5 A main event. Coming at you next. Got Kyle Mack there, Davia there, Bayette there, Clark there. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. I need 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals.
Ryan Harrell.
Hey, Juan,
Evan
you want
Burdick.
to take the easy spot?
Phil Borden.
The stairs? Or you
Rich
want to go
Brown.
there?
1
Either
minute
or.
to the start of the race.
One of you guys
Gary
go.
Price.
Yeah, I don't need 2 there.
Mike Collar.
Thank you, Aaron.
Phil Rowan. Riley Clark. Shane
And I
Sudsbury.
need 1 at the end of the straightaway, 1 at the end of the straightaway, and 1 by the stairs. 1 at the end of the straightaway, and 1 on the stairs.
45
Qualifying in the
seconds
10
to the start
spot,
of the
Phil
race.
Borden. In the 9, Rich Brown. In the 8, Phil Rowan. In the 7, Riley Clark. In the 6, Jerry Price. In the 5, Mike Caller. In the 4, Evan Ferdig. In the 3, Ryan Harrell. In the 2, Shane Sudsbury. And on the pole will be Chase
30
Williford,
seconds to the start of the race.
who is not here. So straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go and get our cars lined up. So this will be a 9-car dance.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
So everybody can move up a spot. Sudsbury on the pole, Harrell in the 2, Fertig in the 3, Caller in the 4, Price
Less
in
than
the
5.
5, Clark in the 6, Rowan in the 7, Brown in the 8, Borden in the 9. All right. 21-5. Excuse me. Yes, 21-5 lock timing. Coming at you. Sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Sudbury leading us out. Harrell in the 2. Restart, restart, restart. You know what you did. Do not happen again. Line the cars back up. That's your one gimme, kids. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. It's the sound of the tone. All right, we are loaded with our 21-5 lock timing. A main event. Try to get you kids sorted out. What do we got going on? Fertig leading out. Caller in the 2, Harrell in the 3, Sudbury in the 4, Price, Rowan, Borden. So coming in from the driver's stand, Evan Fertig leading you out. Caller in the 2, Harrell, Sudbury, Price, Rowan, Borden. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Down the front straightaway they go. Watch out, front drivers. It is clear. Evan Fertig going to be leading you out. Mike Caller in the 2. Fertig spinning it sideways. Harrell looking to the inside on Caller. Sudbury trying to find a way around Harrell. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Borden and Price going at it. Price going to the inside. So out front early on is going to be the green and black of Evan Fertig. Sudbury in the 2. Harrell and Caller going at it for 4th and 5th. Price in the 6. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Juan. Race number 10. 17-5 locked. A main event coming at you next. 17-5 locked. A coming at you next. Watch coming front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Nick. Evan Fertig leading out. Shane Sudbury in the 2. Mike Caller in the 3. Harrell in the 4. Price now in the 5. Watch in the straightaway. Marshals, watch your areas, please. Where did my marshal go at the end of the straightaway? Two minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Thank you, Ryan. Don't hurt yourself, baby cakes. Evan Fertig leading out. Shane Sudbury in that 2. There's Fertig right now, front side double. Sudbury in the 2, coming up on the back door of Rowan. And Harrell in the 3, Caller in the 4. Thank you, Aaron. Then it's going to be Price in the 5, Clark in the 6. There's Drury Price. Front side double, making her way down the back straightaway. Evan Fertig leading out. Sudbury and Harrell giving chase. Race number 10. 17-5 locked, coming up at you next. Borden, Rowan all going at it.
2 minutes left.
For that 7 and 8. Evan Fertig on top. Harrell and Sudbury now working on the back door of Fertig. He can feel it. Down the back straightaway they go. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Fertig off the backside double. Sudbury and Harrell working all through the whoops. Harrell sends it through the front side. Oh, Sudbury gets it wrong. Harrell going to find his way up into the top 2 now. So Fertig with a little sigh of relief. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. There's your leader down the back straightaway. Green and black. In the 2 is going to be the yellow, orange, and white of Harrell off the backside double. Sudbury into 3. Caller in the 4. Price in the 5. Price now starting to see the back door of Riley Clark. She's got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch the backside double. It is clear. Caller put it upside down. Watching the jump section, watching the jump section. It is clear. So Evan Furtick coming up on Riley Clark. That'll be a leader work with you. Please hold your line. And second work with you as well as third. Thank you very much, Riley. Nicely done. So now Harrell. He can sense it. He can taste it off the end of the straightaway. Evan Furtick, Ryan Harrell, Shane Sudsbury working their way through the whoop section they go. Furtick and Harrell. Front side jump section in front of the driver's stand, working their way through the off-camber pitcher's mound. Roller, front side double with under 20 to go. First, second, and third down the back straightaway. They'll be coming up on Jaree in the top 5. Keep racing, guys. Everyone is running for position. Less than 10. Less than 10. It's going to be a run to the line. Less than 5. Watch it out front. Rowan and Rosen get into it. That'll be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Furtick going to hold off the charge of Harrell. Sudsbury, you are done. Furtick, Harrell, Price, you are all done. Clark, you are done. Rowan, you are done. Waiting on Caller, Borden, and one more to finish out. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 10, 17.5 locked. A main event coming up at you next. 17.5 locked, coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
I need all my drivers from race number 9 out on the track, please. I need all my drivers from race number 9 out on the track. I will probably need 2 volunteers. I have 2 guys going back to back, so I will need 2 volunteers. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. All right, I'm going to need 2 volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals. Roll them out, check them in, guys. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Rich Shedard. In the 9, Kevin Cornwell. In the 8, Evan Furtick. In the 7, Paul Weir. In the 6, John Henry. In the 5, Ryan Harrell. In the 4, Leia Anderson. In the 3, Kevin Boyd. In the 2, Justin Billowes. And on the pole will be Kyle McHenry. I need 1 volunteer marshal coming to the off-camber pitcher's mound. 1 volunteer marshal coming to the off-camber pitcher's mound, please. 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer marshal, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. 1 volunteer marshal on cone 0, please. 1 volunteer marshal on cone 0, please.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
1 volunteer marshal on cone 0, please. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that. I'll hop down.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
If you want to help me out right here, Tristan, I appreciate it. That'll be fine. Thank you. All right, you kids know the gig. 17.5 lock timing. A main event coming at you. Sound OD tone. And locked and loaded. Kyle Mack going to lead us out. Billowes in the 2. Thank you, Phil. Everybody working their way through that jump section. Let's keep it clean, kids. Make your passes clean. That's what this is all about. Fast flowing track. Set up your passes. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Clear. Thank you, Tristan. Huh? I said Kyle McInerney. Kyle McInerney going to be leading us out. Justin Billowes, that's probably what you heard. Yeah, well, Q-tips work wonders. Watch it out front, guys. Kyle McHenry, Billowes going to be leading in the top 2. Leigh Anderson in 3. Kyle Mack getting it wrong in the jump section. Going to lose a little bit of ground. So it's Kyle Mack, Billowes, Anderson, Henry, Boyd, Weir looking to the inside. Picks up the top 5. And Kyle Mack gets it wrong in this jump section. That moves Billowis now up into the top spot. Anderson puts it upside down. Wood getting there as quick as he can. That drops her to the top 5. So now Billowis, Henry, Mack, Henry, Anderson, Harrell, Cornwell, Furtick, Chenard, and Boyd. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Again, if you have a tab inside the store, make your way inside. Get that handle taken care of. Justin Billowis leading out. Kyle Mack in the 2. Henry in the 3. Weir in the 4. Harrell in the 5. Anderson in the 6. Cornwell, Chenard, Boyd, and Furtick. Leader right now, Justin Billowis working his way through the short chute. Front side double. Down the back straightaway he goes. Kyle Mack in the 2. Henry in the 3. Weir in the 4. Watching for the timing and scoring. Watching for the timing and scoring. Thank you, Mr. Mara. Harrell getting it wrong. Anderson now going to challenge out for that top 5.
Two minutes left.
To go. It is Billowis still leading out. Watch on the back jump section. It is clear. In that 2 is going to be Kyle Mack. Oh, Henry gets it wrong. We're now going to pop up into the top 3. Anderson tries to go around Henry. Then Weir gets it wrong coming on the front straightaway. Watching the jump section. Watch jump section. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. So it is Justin Billowis leading out. Kyle Mack in the 2. Paul Weir in the 3. Anderson in the 4. Henry in the 5. Cornwell in the 6. Chenard in the 7. 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Race number 11. 17.5 Expert A main event coming up at you next. Billowis leading out. All blue with the blue wing. Kyle Mack in the 2. 2.3 back. Maybe too little too late. Weir in the 3. Anderson in the 4. Henry in the 5. Cornwell in the 6. Cornwell now starting to pull up on the back door of Henry. Now Kyle Mack gets it wrong off the end of straightaway. Anderson gets it wrong off the end of straightaway. So now Paul Weir going to find his way up into the top 2 with under 15 to go. So Weir, watch coming front straightaway, watch coming front straightaway. It is clear. Billowis hooking it up with a back marker with 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Finish lap, you are on. Cornwell, Boyd, you are both done. Back out in front, Justin Billowis gets it wrong in the center section. Paul Weir is going to find his way up into the top spot. Coming through the roller, front side double. Kyle Mack going to find his way into the 2. Billowis going to, no, Mack puts it upside down. Billowis into the 3. Oh my goodness, and just like that, Paul Weir collects his tokens. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Paul Weir takes the win. Billowis in the 2. Mack in the 3. Henry in the 4. Cornwell, Chenard, Harrell, Anderson, Furtick, and Boyd. Race number 11. 17.5 Expert. 2-wheel drive coming up at you next. 75 Expert 2-wheel coming up at you next. Drivers race number 10. I need you guys all out on the track, please. Drivers race 10, all out on the track, please. I should have 10. Should. Hold, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Jim Silve. In the 9, Zach McConnell. In the 8, Diego Bettenker. In the 7, James Leffler. In the 6, Kyle Adolph. In the 5, Aaron Jensen. In the 4, Aaron Brown. In the 3, Ryan Prince. In the 2, Willie Smith. And on the pole will be Chase Boyd. For who? Okay, thank you. Why don't you help me out just coming on straight away? All right. Nice thing is I got 10 marshals. So let's do
1 minute
this.
to the start of the race.
Evan, marshal over with Paul. So Paul, you're going to look
Use
at that
Dingleberry.
double. Evan, you're going to be looking in the up section. So one looking right, one looking left. With that being said, straightaway is
45
closed. Straightaway is
seconds to the
closed.
start
Get our
of the
cars
race.
lined up, please. Straightaway is closed. No.
30 seconds to the start of the
No
race.
way, no how. My money's on the ginger. I'm going to go for Leffler.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
No, that's not a good bet, but all right. Drivers, 17.5 Expert A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean. All right, nicely done. Working their way through the mogul section they go. Your pole sitter, Chase Boyd, going to be leading us out. Smith into 2, Prince into 3, Brown in the 4, Jensen in the 5. Prince hooking up a pipe a little early on, going to drop back off of the back door of Smith. So first and second, doing a little bit of a breakaway. Prince now gathering up his thoughts, working through the moguls, nice and smooth. Chase Boyd leading out, Willie Smith into 2, Prince, Brown, Jensen, Leffler, Adolph, Bettenker, McConnell, and Silve. With 40 seconds in, 4:20 to go. Watch in straightaway, watch in straightaway. That was, looks like Leffler hooking up a pipe, maybe. Now back up front, it is going to be Chase Boyd on top. Willie Smith got a rear view mirror full of Ryan Prince. Aaron Brown in the top 4, waiting to pick up some pieces. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Watch it out front. Adolph hooks up a pipe, drops it back to Jensen. Now Brown puts upside down, going to drop off your top 3 front runners. Working away off the end of the short chute. Prince to the inside on Smith. Now Prince going to give chase on Chase. Ba-dum-bum. Down the back straightaway they go. It is going to be Chase Boyd on top. Ryan Prince in the 2, Willie Smith in the 3, Aaron Brown in the 4, Jimmy Leff in the 5, Aaron Jensen in the 6, Prince putting it upside down. So now Willie Smith going to find his way back up into the 2. Chase Boyd running in the clean air, keeping it rubber side down. Legal and legit, 130 in, 3:20 to go. Chase Boyd leading out. Smith in the 2. Gap is going to be less than a second, 9/10 of a second. Working through the mogul section they go. Boyd, Smith, Prince. That is your top 2 front runners. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go, 2 and 3 to go. Chase Boyd, Willie Smith, Ryan Prince, top 3 front runners. Then it's a gaggle of cars between Leffler, Jensen, Brown. That's 4th, 5th, and 6th down the back straightaway they go. Gap now between Smith and Boyd, going to be 7/10 of a second. Boyd working his way down that front straightaway. Smith hooks up a pipe, going to drop about 3/4 of the straightaway back. Prince into 3, Leffler in the 4, Brown now making his way back up into the 5, Jensen in the 6, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Chase Boyd asserting his dominance here in your 17.5 Expert A main event. Off the end of the straightaway he goes, backside double. Makes the right-hander over the floater roller through the moguls. Through the whoop-de-doo section they go. Frontside table, double out. Double table out on Smith. Gap was 2.1 last time by. This time by, it's going to be a little bit more than that. Watch it on the frontside jump section. It is clear. Thank you, Kevin. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Now Smith
2
got Prince knocking on his back door. Prince finding the dialed line, coming through the whoop section. Chase Boyd going to be leading out with a mighty Hi-Ho Sia, trying to put it rubber side down, keep it clean, and lead it out tone to tone. Weekend before your one-up buggy challenge. Next weekend, Willie Smith and Prince gets to the inside on Smith off the end of the triple section. Smith gets it wrong. That's the make or break rhythm section. So Chase Boyd now leading out down the front straightaway. Prince in the 2, Smith in the 3. Then it's going to be Jimmy Leff and Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown open to the 4. Leffler in the 5. Leffler gets it wrong, coming on the front straightaway. Here comes Jensen now. Jensen now going to find a spot. Chase Boyd leading out. Diego Bettencourt, you will have leader and second coming up on you next. 350 in, 110 to go. Chase Boyd got a rear view mirror full of Ryan Prince. The darkness trying to bring the veil of heat. Through the back section they go. Frontside table, double out of both your front runners. Smith a distant third. Through the short chute they go. Roller, frontside double, making the left-hander down the back straightaway they go. Chase Boyd and Ryan Prince. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Coming into the whoop section. Prince gets the run going through the moguls. Nowhere to go. Prince got the run through the mogul section. Chase nowhere to go. Smith in the 3. Then you got Brown in the 4. Jensen in the 5. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. With under 15 to go. Drivers under 15 to go. Starting to wind this one down. Ryan Prince on top. Chase Boyd in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Aaron Brown in the 4. Jensen in the 5. With less than 5. Drivers less than 5. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Marshall out front, please. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Time has expired. You will be done when you cross start finish line. Jimmy Leff, you are done. Boyd and Smith going at it. Through the back section they go. Boyd gave it all he had. Nice move out of Chase, but not able to capitalize on that. Brown going to pull up into the 3.
Diego Bettencourt done.
Boyd into the 4. That is time. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. And Jimmy, water, please. All right, I need all my two-wheel drive stock drivers back out on the track, please. Two-wheel stock drivers back out on the track.
Nobody saw that. Okay, bye. All right, let's get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. The fog rolling in here. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. You guys can point and gawk at your cars later. Let's get to our spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I want to hurt anybody's feelings. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Oi, that's enough. That is enough. That is enough. Please.
We're all just having a good time here on a Saturday. Yeah, right in front of me here, Kyle, if you don't mind. All right, once Kyle gets out of the way, you guys go ahead and roll him out, check him in, roll him out, check him in. Oh,
The race is completed.
Two-wheel mod. The pit is excited.
Zipmaster Flex.
Lots of volume from the pits here. Excited for this two-wheel modified race here. We got Les Anderson in that 7. Kevin Gatton in the 6. William Marr in the 5. Jared Met in the 4. Richard Lake in the 3. Matty G in that 2. And your top qualifier, Tom Rinderknecht.
Mentos. Tom Rinderknecht.
All right, here. Let's pause here. No one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. I think old RD here is going to maybe not. All right. Let's get in our spots, please. Get in our spots.
I just like to race. I just want to race.
Awkward. All right, we all locked and loaded here.
1 minute to the start of
How
the
we
race.
doing here? Marshals ready, drivers ready. 2-wheel mod A-main coming at you at the sound of the tone. Here we go, last A-main for the one-up challenge here on a Saturday. Oh, strike that. We'll do it again on Wednesday. Decent start. Wow. Mara going for airtime there. Looks like Mint getting around one there, so he's going to move it on that 3. And then it's going to be Lake in the 4. Mara taking a traction roll. I've done that before. Catches the piece of Matty G on the other side here. So Mara going danger close. Catching a little piece of him. That's going to move Mint into that 2. Rendernick going to be able to break away just a little bit here. As these top 3 go through the rhythm section. The rhythm gets a little bit of Mint here. So Matty G is going to reclaim that 2 spot. It's Rendernick, Gonzalez, Mint, followed by Lake Gatton, Mara Anderson. Lake and Gatton trying to reel in these top 3 here, going through the rhythm section. Lake butters it. Gatton does not. Had to get marshaled out. Still going to stay in that 5 spot as the top 3 work their way into that whoop section. Triple double single out of them. All 3 of them. Grease that lander off that tabletop here. 130 in, 230 to go. Rennernick bumps off a pipe. Cashes in his lead, and he had Matty all over him. Matty grabs a fistful of throttle. Exhausts the available grip for the amount of traction applied. Spins it out. Mint now to the 2. Mint changing out that body. Gonzalez looking for the pit maneuver. Backs off. Lets him go. Both of them live to see another day. Meanwhile, Rennernick coming up on a little bit of traffic, and they know what to do. They are consummate professionals here at Hobby Action. Man, with a little bobble there. Gonzalez going to look to the inside again. Both of them going for air, land on top of one another. There's only enough room for one car on that lander, and both of them took it. Mint the 2. Gonzalez tearing down that straightaway. That is your closest battle as Rennernick, a little bit of a bobble, but still stays out front. He has got 2.4 on 2 and 3. Lake still in that 4. Mara, Gatton, Anderson, your running order as we reach that halfway point. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. We'll take a ride with our leader here coming down onto the straight right now. Clicking off another one. Tom Rennernick off the end of that straightaway over the first double, over the roller through the whoop section. Setting up on that back section. Pops the top of the lander there.
left.
Gets it wrong. Marshals himself, but loses 2 spots. So now it's Mint to the point. Jared Mint down that straightaway. The one color wonder paying off here. Finds himself in the lead. 1:45 left. Matty G in that 2. And then Mint gets it wrong. Gonzalez tries to break in the air to avoid the collision. Top 3. Nose to tail. Getting onto that straightaway. Meanwhile, Lake doing his best to keep mistake free. Hopefully these guys get wadded up. He can get back in the mix. He is 5.8 off the back door of these top 3 drivers. Mint, Gonzalez, Rennernick. Lake, Mark, Gatton, Anderson. Watching the rhythm section, It is clear. Oh, everybody going every which
1 minute
way.
left.
Gonzalez getting a little wrong. It's going to give way to Rennernick. So now it's going to be Mint Rennernick, Gonzalez down that straightaway as they come up on some lap traffic here. 45 seconds to go, navigating through this. Maybe a deciding factor here. And it's going to be a showdown here with 35 seconds to go between Mint and Rennernick. Gonzalez falling off the pace just a tad here as the leaders work their way through the whoops over the rhythm section. Mint goes a little bit too inside. Rennernick's going to reclaim that top spot. Mint going to stay in the 2, though. He had enough to give for Matty G, 15 seconds to go. These top drivers get around for their last lap. In fact, all these guys are going to get around for their last lap here. 10 seconds on the clock. Rennernick through the rhythm. He sticks it. Rennernick bombs it. Sorry, that was Mara getting it wrong. Rennernick bombs it, so that gave way to Ment there. So Ment here in the last lap.
Student
As they
driver
come
done.
by that start-finish line,
Mentos done.
Ment's going to take it.
Rennernick
Rennernick in the 2, Gonzalez in the 3.
Matthew Gonzalez done.
Waiting on Lake in that 4. Then we got to
Tipmaster
get
Flex
Marin.
done. Clay Anderson done.
Mara Gatton Anderson. That is a race. All
The race is
stop, all
completed.
stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. That'll do it for your two-wheel mod, A main event. Race number 12. Need those drivers down on the track. Independent A main coming at you next.
Really? Cool. Right into my car. All right, 2 of my drivers. Going to turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. And if I could get 1 or 2 extra volunteers, this is a 10-car, 13.5 4-wheel. Amen. Thank you.
1 minute to the start of the
All right,
race.
marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots. And if I could get a couple volunteers to help me out, a couple volunteers. 2-wheel drive modified drivers. I need you guys on the track. Corner marshal, please. 2-wheel mod drivers on the track. Corner marshal,
45
please.
seconds to the start of the race.
Roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. I do need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals.
30
2-wheel drive
seconds to the
modified
start of the
drivers. I
race.
need you guys on the
Okay,
track.
Boomer.
Corner marshal.
Shane
And
Sudsbury.
2 volunteers.
Shazil
Qualifying in the 10 spot.
Noah
Scotty
Baker.
Wood.
Mike
In the
Sarr.
9, Perry Mayfield.
Adam
In the
Jolson.
8, Noah Baker.
Phil Borden.
In the 7,
Scotty
Mike
Wood.
Sora. In the 6, Phil
Perry
Borden.
Mayfield.
In the 7, David Ackerman. In the 4, Adam
15
Jusela.
seconds
In the
to the start
3,
of the
Boomer
race.
Wheeler. In the 2, Rich Chenard. And on the pole will be Shane Sudsbury. Watching for the driver's
Less than
stand.
5.
Watching for the driver's stand. Again, I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals, please. And straightaway, ow, is closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, let's get our cars lined up, guys. Cars lined up. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. Thank you, Aaron. I need 1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. 1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand, please. 1 volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. All right. With that being said, 13.5 4-wheel independent. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going to the sound of the tone. Again, thank you to my volunteer marshals. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Race number 13 on track. Race number 14, 4-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. And again, when we are blowing off the track, please put the blowers on the arrows, not 10 feet away, not where you think you want to drop them off at. They're in a specific spot for a specific reason. So leading us out, going to be Boomer Wheeler, Chenard, Sudsbury, Borden. Looks like Jusela. Boomer Wheeler leading out. Chenard in the 2. Sudsbury in the 3. Borden in the 4. Sudsbury, Jusela in the 5. Too many cars that look alike. All right, now Rich Chenard going to find his way up onto that top spot. Wheeler in the 2. Watch on the jump section. Watch on the jump section. Thank you, Jerry. Watch on the front straightaway. Watch on the front straightaway. Watch in jump section. Watch in jump section. Leading us out is going to be Rich Chenard on top. Sudsbury in the 2. Borden in the 3. Jusela, Sora, Baker, Wood, Mayfield. Watch on the front straightaway. Watch on the front straightaway. Thank you, Aaron. It is clear. Watch through the moguls. Watch through the moguls. Thank you, Jerry. Off the gas will be Marshall, guys. Thank you very much. Rich Chenard on top. Sudsbury in the 2. Wheeler in the 3. Borden in the 4. Baker in the 5. Wood in the 6. Sora, Mayfield, Jusela. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch in the jump section. Watch front side. Watch jump section. Watch jump section. Watch jump section. Thank you, William. Appreciate that. Rich Chenard leading out. Now Sudsbury finding his way up on top. Chenard going to drop it to the 2. Wheeler into the 2. Chenard going to drop it to the 3. Borden in the 4.
2 minutes
Sudsbury
left.
right now working his way through the horseshoe. Front side double. Wheeler through the horseshoe. Front side double. Chenard horseshoe front side double. 3:15 in. 1:45 to go. Watch it by the short shoot. Watch it through the whoops. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. Guys, you got 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Sudsbury on top. Wheeler in the 2. Chenard in the 3. Watch on the front side. Watch on jump section. Watch jump section. Wheeler getting it wrong. Wood getting it wrong. That is the equalizer for sure. Thank you, Jerry. Watch out behind you.
One minute left.
Drivers, you got 50 seconds left to go. 50 seconds left to go. It is Sudsbury on top. Chenard in the 2. Wheeler in the 3. Borden in the 4. Sudsbury leading out. Chenard in the 2. Wheeler in the 3. Baker in the 4. Borden in the 5. Watch it on front side double. Watch front side double. It is clear. Less than 5. Drivers less than 5. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. Track will be closed after race number 14. That is time. You will be done when you cross the line.
Mike Sara done. Chizil Anila done. Shane Sudsbury done.
And that is the race. I'll
Gary
stop. I'll
Mayfield
stop.
done.
Marshals, grab your
Okay, Boomer
blowers.
done.
Marshals, grab your blowers.
Hollywood done. Adam Jolsa done. Bill Borden done.
Taking the win, Rich Chenard. Sudsbury in the 2, Wheeler in the 3, Sora in the 4, Baker in the 5, Jusela in the 6, Borden, Mayfield, and Wood. All right, drivers from race number 13. You should be out on the track corner marshaling. Race 13 drivers, Out on the track to quarter marshal, please. Final race of the day. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
The race is completed.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in.
Diego Betancourt.
Qualifying in the 5 spot, Cody Wichman. In the
Taco
4,
Tuesday.
Diego Betancourt. In the 3,
Kyle Adolph.
Tristan Mara. In the 2, Kyle Adolph. And on the pole will be Ryan Prince. Marshals to your spots, please.
Cody Wichman.
All right, straightaways closed, straightaways closed, straightaways closed. Go get the cars lined up, straightaways closed. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Cody Wichman. In the 4, Diego Betancourt. In the 3, Tristan Mara. In the 2, Kyle Adolph. And Prince is broken. You got 2 minutes. Anybody in the
minute to the start of the
Associated Pit
race.
want to help out Ryan with a front arm?
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
So again, we want to thank everyone for coming out today. Remember, the One-Up Buggy Challenge will be next weekend. The event schedule is posted on the window. If you have a tab inside the store,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
make sure you get that taken care of. Track will be closed after this race is done. So thank you so much for everyone coming on out.
15 seconds to the
Hopefully
start
everyone
of the race.
had a fun time. I, for one, am going to reserve my comments
Less
for
than
later.
5.
All right, your 2-minute clock has started. Thank you. Alcohol. Alcohol. And probably more alcohol. You too, Les. Have a good weekend. Only if I drink alone. If I drink with other people, then I'm not alcoholic. Well, then there's a problem. I need an ETA. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our 13.5 Expert A main event. Leading us out, Ryan Prince. Tristan Marr going big. Wants to find his way up into that top spot early on. Gets a wiggly quickly through the jump section. Diego Bettenker finds his way around the outside. So it's Prince, Bettenker, Mara, Witchman, Adolph. That is going to be your 4 front runners. So back up front, it is going to be, looks like Tristan Mara leading out. Nope, Diego Bettenker up on top. Kyle Adolph in the 2. Cody Witchman in the 3. Mara going to be in the top 4. Off the end of straightaway, your top 2 front runners. Diego Bettenker rocking the 22X4. Adolph rolling with the AE, 74 point something. Witchman in the 3, rocking the all graphite. Mara in the 4. Leading us out is going to be Diego Bettenker. Kyle Adolph in that 2 spot, giving chase. Keeping him legal and legit through the off-camera turn. Adolph around the outside. Diego Bettenker going to drop it into the top 2 now. Drag race down that front straightaway is going to be Adolph, Bettenker, and Witchman. Mara in the 4. Now Adolph gets it wrong, looks to the inside. They both get collected on one another. Thank you, Scotty. And here comes Witchman now. He wants a shot at the top 2. Off the end of the straightaway they go. It's going to be Kyle Adolph, Diego Bettenker, Cody Witchman. Tristan Mara going to be in my top 4 with 150 in, 3:10 to go. Kyle Adolph on top. Witchman now finding his way into the 2. Bettenker going to drop it to the 3. Mara in the 4. With 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Race number 14 off and running. Kyle Adolph leading out. Witchman in the 2, Bettenker in the 3, Mara in the 4. Watch coming in the front straightaway. It is clear. Witchman getting it wrong. Bettenker now going to find his way back up into the top 2. So it's Bettenker, Witchman, and Mara, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We're going to wait to the whoop section. Meanwhile, Kyle Adolph trying to put the mail in another zip code.
2 minutes left.
You heard it. 2 minutes left on the master clock. So Adolph on top. Bettenker in the 2. Mara in the 3. Witchman in the 4. Prince in the 5. Now Bettenker getting it wrong in the center. Somebody going naked. That was Mara. Man, we don't promote underage things like that. So we'll just say he lost his body. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Kyle Adolph leading out. Diego Bettenker in the 2, Tristan Mara in the 3, Witchman in the 4. Battle Royale going on between Mara and Witchman. Down the front straightaway they go. Adolph keeping it rubber side down, trying to keep all the wheels on El Diablo, which is a feat all in itself. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Kyle Adolph on top. Diego Bettenker in the 2. Mara in the 3. Witchman in the 4. Drivers, you got less than 40 to go on the master. Less than 40 to go on the master. Kyle Adolph leading out. Diego Bettenker in that 2 spot. Mara in the 3. Witchman in the 4. Prince in the 5. 30 seconds left on the master. 30 seconds left to go on the master. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Kyle Adolph on top. Diego Betancourt in the 2. Mara in the 3. Witchman in the 4. Prince in the 5. With less than 5, this will be everyone's final lap. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone had a fun time. We'll look forward to seeing you guys on the flip side. Remember, club racing on Wednesday. Kyle Adolph taking the win.
Taco Tuesday done.
Mara, you are done.
Diego
Betancourt, you
Betancourt
are done. Witchman
Diego
and Prince. That is
Cody
a
Witchman
race.
done.
I'll stop. Thanks
The
again
race
for
is
everyone
completed.
coming out today. No, sir. You don't have to worry about blowing off the track. Thank you very much. Do appreciate everyone coming on out today.